Hey, brothers and sisters in Christ. So today's a new day, and here we are. Um, what I wanted to bring to y'all's attention was, so I'm in St. Louis area. Actually, I'm not. I'm working the St. Louis area. So I went through here, and there was a job which is gone. And the offer of the job was right underneath this one from the 110 cash pay painting helper, and it said $100 for the day, 150 for the whole day. I don't know what that was talking about, but I hit on it to go to work, to do a job. And so I called the number. It's a Hindu guy. And he says, "Can you send me your full name, your email address, and your personal address?" I was like, man, that's kind of like a weird, bizarre thing. We hung up and whatnot. I said, okay. And he called me buddy. And I don't like it when the Hindus call me buddy. Like, buddy's a warming up to word. Okay. So I took classes on sales and how to sell yourself to people. And one of the best ways to do it is with a smile and warm up to them, your buddies, your friends, your pals. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're not, they let all their guards down. They're not feeling like they're getting robbed, which is crazy because if you're not robbing them, then you wouldn't need all that clown actions. So, anyways, I get off the phone with him, or I'm on the phone with him, and before I get off, he says, "Send me a copy of your driver's license." Bells. Nope. So I get off the phone, and 20 minutes later, because I didn't want to marinate over first, I hit him up, and I said, "No, I can show you my driver's license in person, but until then, I'm not giving my driver's license over the internet or over Craigslist to anybody." I said, "I've had my whole everything hacked and whatnot from these clowns before. So just to bring your attention, we'll go to this number." Uh, yeah, yeah, I called him. So it's the 479-831-1015 number. And so if you watch my YouTube channel, I've been hinting and telling people outright without hinting because that's just casting shadows, but being blunt and not vague. The criminals and the crooks that have all come into our country from an outside force are of a serpent race nature, and they're like a brood of vipers, but they're snake worshippers, okay? And I mean, if you worship a snake, you must have snake in you. Nevertheless, I be getting these crazy phone calls from these Hindu people. So you want to know what happened? That's what that is. So after this, then that came. And it's been this way numerous times where I've given my information out online to these clowns to an extent, applying for jobs. And next thing you know, I get all these stupid calls from these Hindu people, and like, I wouldn't give my money to you people in the first place. I don't care what you got. I know that sounds racist, but I don't trust them. And I'm not going to be a provider and a supplier to those who are my enemies. Um, just for your FYI, many, many years ago, the Lord had me on a tangent back when Princess Diane was killed. in the tunnel. I was being unctioned on about Procter and Gamble and how they led the market, the corporate market, and this and that, and soaps, shampoos, and foods. And I said, I don't care. I was just like, I don't care. What do I care? I don't. So I kept telling the source, like, who cares? Being rude. I didn't care. I don't care what they do. But at the end of the day, it turns out that when life comes full circle around, now that all that intelligence and all that wisdom and knowledge would have been a part of this bigger picture of understanding who the enemy from the outside force is that was hired by the enemies of Americans, so called government, to come in and do a wipeout of the United States and the American people in the United States. So, if Lincoln said the destruction of America won't come from an outside force but from within, to cut off your looking out over the oceans for wait for an enemy to come flying in or surfing a wave, he's let you know it'll be from within. Our own government's our own enemy. I mean, under the ruling of Joe Biden and Barack Obama, who's killed more American soldiers? Hillary Clinton, probably. Nonetheless, the point of this matter is, like, do you see the stepping stones here? One thing led to another that led to, and it's the same Hindu people. The same ones, same clowns, same organization of demonic people who are here to try to tear down America and destroy the people. Even your bank account financially, they stole money out of my bank account, nearly $3,000, and put me in the hole, shafted me with my bank, with my other bank. Yeah, it was bad, man. And my bank, they're a bunch of idiots. To the face in the deal in the bank store, that's one story. Get the tech, they're a bunch of Hindus. And I'm like, how can I call you Hindus and tell you about what your own Hindu people are doing over here? And it's the right hand petting the left hand, to be honest with you, behind your back. And this one will listen to your gripes and complaints. Be like, oh, okay, yes, we're on that right now. Nothing. Thank you. Hey, over there, you're doing good. You got him. He knows it, but he doesn't. It's just a big. You're the jerk. You're the whatever. So, anyways, that's the purpose of this video. Look out for Craigslist scams. Absolutely do not give your driver's license to anybody over Craigslist or Marketplace. But Craigslist is a free enterprise of corruption. Anybody can come here and be a snake. All right? God bless.